Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James and this is Astro Motivation, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little inspiration and motivation per your unique placement within your birth chart. Today's video is going to be all about Venus's transit into Taurus on June 6th into July 4th. This is a very, very important transit happening in our sky in the month of June because Venus is going into her home territory, her home sign, her home domain, her throne of Taurus, which is inviting all of us to slow down, to indulge in the senses, and to build longer lasting connections. Now, this is going to be happening in different areas for different rising signs out there, or different signs in general out there. So if you are curious to know what this exciting Venusian transit is going to be bringing you, definitely tap the timestamp in the video and let's go ahead and get into it. Now, although this Venus in Taurus transit is going to be inviting us to slow down, it is also going to be offering us a chance to build more stable connections with others and become a little bit more financially responsible. This is also going to be the time where we are able to really dive deep into our ability to please the senses. You know, some sensuality, some pleasure is going to be needed at this time. And finally, this is also going to be the time where, of course, Venus being Venus is going to be offering you the time to really indulge in some self-care and some beauty. All right, and now this is going to be happening for different people in different areas of their life depending on their rising sign. I always go by rising signs as to predict the transits, okay? And so if you don't know your rising sign, definitely the moon or the sun can help you. But first and foremost, watch for your rising sign for the overall, focus of this transit, of what it's going to be happening for you, okay? So this looks like quite the time, all right, of strengthening connections, deepening bonds with others, becoming a little bit more financially responsible, gaining a little bit more finances, and to become a little bit more, pleasing within our senses. All right, this is a time to please the senses for you, okay? And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. For my Aries risers, suns, and moons, this transit of Venus moving into Taurus is going to be blessing your financial sector, the house of money, finances, and your self-worth. So while this transit of Venus is moving into your second house from June 6th all the way until July 4th, Venus is going to be asking you to really get your finances in order, for you to really balance things out as far as your money goes, as far as your finances, as far as what you're putting out versus what you're receiving. This is going to be a time of great balance and blessing. You may see some gains. You may find that during this transit, there's just a general sense of easiness, or just a general sense of your money is okay. Everything's fine as far as money goes during this transit of your Venus transit into Taurus in your second house. So this is quite a good blessing. This is also asking that you really do focus on your self-worth and your values as well, because with this transit, this is going to be a moment in time where through you really getting clear about your personal self-worth, that it could help you attract more money or more opportunities to gain money during this time. Venus is quite at home here, so you may even just be feeling generally confident, very good about yourself. You could be feeling like on top of the world. Here's my autograph. You could be feeling especially confident during this transit of Venus going into Taurus in the second house. This is quite a blessed transit for you. It really is, because when Venus goes into the second house, it really does offer you the chance to really get clear on maybe some things that haven't been so easy for you in the financial sector, or within your personal self-confidence, or even within your general security in life, okay? So you may see gains, blessings coming to this area for you during this transit. So Yahtzee, congratulations, get out there, have some fun, exude that personal self-confidence, get clear on what your values are, and you may find that it really directs you to more money, and that you may find just a general sense of ease and flow within your financial situation at this time. During this time of Venus moving into Taurus in your second house, you may receive a raise. You may be indulging in some big purchases that you feel you deserve at this time. This is going to be a very good time for you to really find a lot of good moments as far as you pleasing the senses. So you buying that new bag, you buying that new shoe, you going to that very nice restaurant that you've heard around town, you're finally going. This is going to be that time where you are also really getting clear on your values and what it is you truly want. All right, so indulge, splurge, have fun. You know, you may receive that raise at this time. It's just generally a very good time for you with this Venus transit moving into Taurus in your second house. Okay, so let me know if that resonates with you. All right, are you seeing that within your orbit? Are you finding that you are getting your money story very clear at this time? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if there are any unique planets within your second house, because that would really color and dictate what you may experience during this blessed transit of Venus moving into Taurus. All right, so without further ado, I am wishing you all the best, much prosperity and abundance. You take care and be blessed. Bye. For my Taurus risers, suns, and moons, this blessed transit is your transit. You know, it's going into Taurus in your first house. And if you are a sun or a moon in Taurus, this is also especially good for you because it's going to be hovering over your natal sun and your natal moon, which is going to be offering you the same thing that the rising signs will be experiencing. So this is quite your transit, all right? Meaning that when when Venus goes into Taurus in your first house or in your rising sign or hovering over your sun or your moon, this is going to bring a sense of personal magnetism towards you. This is your glow up season. Okay, so during the transit between June 6th all the way up until July 4th, you're going to be feeling especially magnetic, especially confident within yourself. You know, you're going to be glowing from the inside out with this energy of Venus moving into Taurus in your rising sign or hovering over your sun or your moon, because this is really going to be having you I don't know if you're working out, I don't know if you are buying a new clothes or if you're getting a new haircut. If you're not, this is the time to do it, because you will align to this transit, because people will quite see you as quite attractive at this time. You know, this is really going to be your window to get that spa treatment or to get that cosmetic makeover of some sort. You know, your physicality is going to be really blessed at this time. People are going to see you as quite attractive, and you're going to be feeling especially abundant at this time for you. Okay, so this is your transit. All right, I'm really excited for you. Let me know if there is a haircut appointment that you have signed up for, if there's a treatment you've been thinking about getting, if there's a facial you've been wanting, or if you've been in the gym working hard and now during the summer or during this transit you are finding that people are taking note of your hard work that you've been doing in the gym, because this is gonna be a transit where physical beauty is gonna be shown, it's gonna be expressed. Personal magnetism is something that you're gonna be wielding at this time. So I feel like this is a perfect transit, especially for anyone out there who is looking to have a good summer and they're looking to really show off and get attention for who they are and what they've been working hard on. Okay, so have fun with this transit. All right, don't try your best not to overindulge, all right? But it is also at the same time a very good time to slow down, reflect a little bit, you know, on your personal values, your personal self-confidence, and to indulge in the senses, you know, without overdoing it. All right, this is a transit of pleasure after all, right? And it going into your first house does show that this could be the time where you're buying those new clothes to enhance your appearance. You're splurging on that beauty treatment that will help you radiate from the inside out, you know. So definitely spend wisely and indulge and treat yourself, but don't overdo it, if that makes sense. But either way, whether you do that or not, definitely know that this is going to be a time where Venus is offering its beauty and its grace towards you, and you're going to be feeling it, and so will other people. People are going to not only feel it, but they're going to see it as well. Okay, so without further ado, I'm wishing you all the best, much prosperity and abundance. You take care and be blessed. Bye. For my Gemini risers, suns, and moons, this Venusian transit into Taurus is going to be happening in your 12th house of inner reflection, of spiritual connection, and long distance travel, okay? And so during this transit between June 6th and July 4th, know that this is going to be a moment in time where things are turned a little bit more inward for you, just for this moment, just for this little duration of time. This may be a time of you indulging in a secret romance behind closed doors, or a secret romance could be developing behind closed doors. This could also be a time where your dreams could be especially nebulous but quite beautiful, if that makes sense. You could be dreaming of past lovers, dreaming of past exes, dreaming of, you know, personal dreams you've had for yourself. This could be quite that time for you. This could also be a time that through therapy, through ritual work, through long distance travel, Venus is supporting those endeavors, okay? So really definitely reflect, turn inward, you know, think about the past a little bit. Also try to unearth emotions that may be blocked or stagnant within you. Definitely sign up for a seminar or sign up for a retreat or sign up for a trip, because Venus is going to support that at this time, and you may reap the benefits a bit later. You know, whenever a planet goes into the 12th house, it offers you a moment to reflect and kind of sow seeds so that you reap the benefits a bit later when it moves into your first house. So by you signing up for that seminar or that retreat or that trip, this could be something that is very supported for you, all right, as well. Now, like I said, there could be some secret affairs, some secret rendezvous happening behind closed doors. You know, you may find that past lovers or past life lovers could be knocking on your doorstep at this time, metaphorically. So this could be definitely that time for you where past flings or hidden flings and affairs could be taking place for you, okay? So let me know if this is something you resonate with. A lot of people feel like when it comes to the 12th house, you never quite reflect with it, because no one ever really wants to turn inward unless they are quite aligned with it. But this is definitely a spiritually aligned moment for you. This is a time to turn inward, okay? So Venus is going to be supporting your subconscious. It's going to be supporting your inner healing. It's going to be supporting your spiritual connection. That's where Venus is going to be offering her grace and blessings for you, okay? And in your ability to heal and your ability to connect on an inward soul level. That is what Venus is offering you the blessings of at this time, okay? So without further ado, let me know if this resonates with you. Let me know if there are any unique planets within your 12th house, and I will see you on the next video, all right? Take care. For my Cancer risers, suns, and moons, this Venusian transit of Venus transiting into Taurus in the 11th house is going to be happening in your 11th house of friends, your social circles, your wider networks, and your future dreams, goals, and wishes. And so Venus is going to be offering her grace, her beauty, her blessings to this area of life, and helping you get a little bit closer to those future dreams, goals that you have held for yourself for quite a while, or things that you've been working towards. This is the time where Venus is going to be offering her grace towards you, some blessings, some gains in that area at this time, okay? So from June 6th all the way to June 4th, you may be seeing that your social networks, your friends, your communities could be widening, or you could be seeing or gaining some blessings through your communities or through your audience, through your networking abilities. You're going to be seeing gains through them, gains through your friends, gains through the people that you are affiliating with, gains through your organization. So this is a great time to put a project out there. This is a great time to connect with the public. This is a great time to connect with your friends, because through that you may get an opportunity. Through that you may find that money is coming to you, better bonds are coming to you. Now, speaking about bonds, there may be some romantic feelings or some romantic vibes happening between you and a friend, okay? This could be something that can happen during this time with the Venusian transit moving into the 11th house. But do know that on a wider scale, your dreams are being supported at this time, and those dreams are going to be given to you, and you're going to gain access to those dreams by connecting to others, connecting to the people who align with your vision, or who have a same goal or a similar path as yourself, okay? So this is a really, really good time to connect, whether it's on the internet, whether it's in person, whether it's at a networking event, whether it's within your organization that you work for, signing up for a workshop, signing up for a seminar, doing anything where you can find your people, so to speak, is where you should be at this time. Because in you going towards those, you know, those forums, so to speak, or, you know, like I said, like the workshops, the organizations, things of that nature that fit you, by you signing up for those and being a part of those, you will be getting closer to your dreams. You will be seeing gains coming to you that help you towards your future goals and dreams through those people, through those connections, okay? So this looks like quite a social hour for you during this time, okay? So really utilize it, all right? Don't be your Cancer rising self where you want to protect and just do your own thing. This is a time to really show and prove and rub elbows with those who are doing similar things that you want to do or are doing, because in you doing that, it helps you towards your future dreams, goals, and wishes in life, all right? So without further ado, let me know if this resonates with you. Also, let me know if there are any unique planets in your 11th house, because that could also color and kind of sway or alter this analysis, all right? So let me know in the comments below, and I'll write back to you what you may be experiencing during this very blessed transit, all right? So get out there, show yourself, connect, rub elbows, schmooze, this is your moment, all right? You have a beautiful day. I'm wishing you all the best and much prosperity and abundance. Take care. Bye. For my Leo risers, suns, and moons, this Venusian transit of Venus moving into Taurus is going to be happening in your 10th house of public image, your career success, and your goals in life, okay? Your professional goals in life, all right? And so with this blessed transit moving into your 10th house, you may find that your authority figures especially like you at this time, okay? Your authority figures, your bosses, the people who are running a show at your job, they're gonna be having all eyes on you at this time because you are gonna be shining professionally. Venus is going into her home domain of Taurus. So this is really gonna highlight your career sector because Venus is on her throne, so to speak, when she moves into Taurus. And with it being in your 10th house, this vibe of being on the throne is going to be seen out to the world. It's going to be seen amongst your colleagues. It's going to be seen amongst your superiors because you're going to be shining in your career at this time. Okay, so this is a great time to offer a pitch or offer an idea to your authority figures. Ask for a raise at this time. You know, this is that moment for you. You may even be finding that if you are not working at this time, that this is going to be the time where you are able to find a job. You know, if you are looking for a better situation, a better opportunity elsewhere, if you're just looking for a job in general, this could be that time where you are able to find a better situation professionally. Okay, now there may also be, you know, Venus also gives her dose of blessings on the professional end, but she also carries with her, you know, some little Cupid dust in her back pocket. And so this could be the time where you could be finding some romance through career, okay? You could be finding some romance within the colleagues or the coworkers, or a client could be approaching you at this time, okay? So buckle up for that, all right? Because love could be coming to you by way of your career, all right? So this looks like quite a time for you with this Venusian transit that is going to be happening for you between June 6th all the way until July 4th. So reap the benefits, okay? So like I said, like put yourself out there, you know, pitch an idea to an authority figure, ask for that raise that you may have been wanting. This is definitely that time for you to do those things and to shine, all right? Some great gains will be coming to you through career, all right? So utilize it. Okay, so let me know if this resonates with you. Also, let me know if there are any unique planets within your 10th house, okay? Because that would color and alter this prediction just a tiny bit, all right? And write that in my comments and I'll write back to you what you could be experiencing. But I personally know that this is a time for you to shine within your career, a time for you to find a bit more ease, a bit more flow, a bit more grace, a bit more beauty within your professional standings in life. You may just be feeling like the most blessed area, the most easy area in your life at this time is gonna be your career. You know, you might even be getting acknowledgement for all the hard work that you've been doing, or you may be seeing some things that you have been working towards are finally paying off, which is a great feeling, right? So go forth and prosper and shine your light professionally, okay? And I will see you on the next video. Take care and be blessed. Bye. For my Virgo risers, suns, and moons, this Venusian transit of Venus moving into Taurus is going to be taking place in your 9th house of higher learning, of travel, of education, okay? So this could be the time where Venus during this transit is going to be offering you a moment where you are able to pick up a new idea, pick up a new belief systems, you know, dive deep into some educational topic or into some philosophical topic that interests you, that maybe you've been curious about or that you've been wondering about. This could also be the time where a trip or a vacation could be in store for you, okay? And by you either signing up for that trip or going on that trip, you could be finding some good vibes, some good gains, some good blessings in this area of your life, okay? So through long distance travel, through learning, through education, you could be seeing some blessings. Now you may also fall for someone from a different race, a different culture, a different background. While on that trip, you could find a lover. While at that class or taking up that workshop or taking up that seminar, you could be finding a love interest through this at this time, okay? You could be taking some interest in someone from a different background or who shares a common philosophical interests as yourself at this time with this Venusian transit moving into your 9th house. But this is a very central time for you to broaden your horizons, whether it be geographically or whether it be educationally. This is definitely that time for you. And also spiritually a little bit, because a lot of people forget that the 9th house is your higher ideals, right? So you may be finding that even through going to church or diving deeper into something spiritual, you could be just feeling especially enlightened or good, or feeling good gains coming from that, okay? So I am really supportive in your endeavors, in your educational pursuits, or in your geographical pursuits. If you're looking to move, if you're looking to relocate, if you are looking to just simply get away and travel, do it, all right? This gives me spiritual retreat energy. This gives me, you know, relocational energy. Just gives me, I got into the college of my dreams type of energy, or I'm finally taking up that class or that subject that I've always wanted to learn about, or that I've been curious about, okay? So in you doing this, do know gains will be coming to you, whether it's professionally, whether it's just an overall expansion of your life physically or mentally or spiritually, or even romantically, okay? It could be where you could be finding romance or through those things, all right? So without further ado, let me know if this resonates with you. While you're at it, let me know if there are any unique planets within your 9th house, and I will write back to you in the comments below what that could mean for you. But without further ado, I am wishing you all the best, much prosperity and abundance, and you take care and be blessed. Bye. For my Libra risers, suns, and moons, this Venusian transit of Venus moving into Taurus is going to be taking place in your 8th house of shared resources, intimate bonds, trust, and transformation in your life. So things are going to get pretty deep here with this Venusian transit moving here. But do know that although things are getting deep and a little bit, you know, scary, it can feel like, do know that Venus is offering her blessings here. She's supporting you here. So if there have been any bonds or deep emotional intimate connections that you may have been avoiding, Venus is coming on the scene to help bless this area of life for you, okay? So you could be finding that at this time Venus is going to be helping you trust that romantic partner that you've been with. It's going to help you get deeper with that partner that you've been around, or that person that may be asking a little bit more intimacy from you. You could be finding that is going to be supported during this time for you. Now, this could also be the time where you could be finding that you could be healing past wounds or old hurts that have happened to you and that you may have harbored in your soul. Okay, this could be that time where you are being given the blessing of Venus to unearth that, heal that, and make it better. All right, so this is going to be a great transit for you to trust, to open up, to get intimate with someone, and also to deepen an emotional bond with someone, all right? And if you are single, this could be the time that Venus comes in and also gives you some opportunities to become, you know, partner, you know, or for you to find someone, all right? Or to deepen a romantic bond with someone that could lead up to you being in a relationship, if that makes sense, okay? So this is definitely that transformational period that is going to be occurring for you. You may also find that through shared resources, you know, through a business partner, through others, just in general, people are wanting to connect with you, and they may also want to be giving you the cash or the money, or you could be finding money through your connections, through your bonds, through your contracts. All right, so this is a great transit for that. All right, so also, if you are going through a bit of a transformational period, right, where you are going from one stage of life to the next and you don't quite know what is next, Venus is coming on the scene right now to help ensure that what is coming towards you, that new chapter, that new thing, during your in-between period, know that you will be seeing blessings on your way there. It's ensuring that this transformational moment, this transitional moment that you are in life is blessed, and that you will be okay during this duration of that transition that you may be going through, okay? So Venus is offering you her grace, her blessings in the more intimate and emotional and deep transformational areas of your life, all right? And so really do open up to this transit. That is what it is all about with this transit moving into your 8th house. With this Venus in Taurus in the 8th, it's all about opening up. And I do know that with you having that Taurus in your 8th house, you are someone that avoids change and transition like the plague. You don't like it, you know, you're always bargaining with the universe. Can I have a little bit more time? Can I, you know, you'll know the exact thing that you need to do in order to move your life forward, but you will avoid it. And so remember, this Venusian transit is giving you a little bit of that nudge to where change doesn't feel so scary for you, or, you know, those intimate bonds or you sharing resources and finances is not so scary for you, okay? It's giving you that extra dose of support, okay? So let me know if this resonates with you. This transit is going to be happening between June 6th through July 4th, all right? So you've got quite some time to see these things happening in your orbit or developing within your life. Let me know in the comments below if you are seeing these things starting to play out, or if you start to feel these things in your soul, because this isn't going to be a physical type of experience. This is more of an emotional inner change that is happening with this transit, okay? So I want to reframe that. Actually, this isn't something you actually see. This is more something that you're feeling on the inside. You're going to feel this transit. You're going to be feeling a little bit more like, okay, I want to open up to that person, or I want to be a bit more vulnerable in my life. I want to allow my life to move forward, okay? So let me know if you feel that way, all right? So without further ado, I'm wishing you all the best. Much prosperity and abundance during this transitionary and emotionally vulnerable phase in your life, and I will be seeing you on the next video. You take care and be blessed. Bye. For my Scorpio risers, suns, and moons, this Venusian transit of Venus moving into Taurus is going to be taking place in your 7th house of your relationships, whether business, friendly, or romantic. And so this is going to be quite a blessed time for you, because Venus is, you know, really going into her territory of the 7th house and into her home sign of Taurus. And so she's really happy here. So you're going to be finding that this is going to be the moment where through your relationships, you're seeing ease, you're seeing flow and harmonious connection with others at this time. If you are single, this could be the time where a very stable connection could be presented to you with someone else, all right? You could be getting into committed territory with someone, or someone could be quite showing up as a consistent romantic force in your life at this time. Some bonds are going to be solidified at this time with this Venus transit moving into Taurus in your 7th house. You may also find a similar tone is going to be happening for you within your business relationships, within your co-workers, within your friends. Again, relationships as a whole, you know, you and others are just going to be getting along at this time, okay? Everyone is just going to be loving you, my Scorpio risers, suns, and moons. All right, this is your time to make those connections as well. Don't just wait to receive them. Also go out and make those connections. You know, if there have been some things that you've been wanting, and that you know that you got to connect with someone or reach out to someone for it, or you got to put yourself out there for something, do it at this time, because you may find that Venus is going to help you be especially magnetic or especially approachable, or people are just going to be very taken by you. Now, they're going to be you're going to be quite attractive. People are going to want to relate with you. They're going to want to connect with you. They're going to want to forge a connection with you, even more so than prior to this transit, okay? So use it to your greatest ability. Now, if you are already in a committed relationship, let's say if you are already in an exclusive relationship, right? This could be the time where deeper commitment talks could be happening, right? You could be leveling up in your marital status, so to speak, right? So if you are single, this is the time you go from being single to being in a, you could start dating. You could go from dating to being in an exclusive relationship. If you're in an exclusive relationship, you could go to being married. If you're married, you could be strengthening that bond of marriage, or even having some vow renewals, right? This is that time where bonds are strengthened, and you and others are just going to be getting along, okay? So really do use this to your benefit, all right? This is a happy transit for you, especially relationally. And this is going to be happening for you between the month of June 6th all the way to July 4th, all right? So utilize these good vibes and these harmonious connections that are being brought to you at this time, all right? And socialize, schmooze a little bit. Use that Venusian energy to your benefit, and you will be seeing some great gains coming to you through others, all right? So without further ado, let me know if this resonates with you. Also, let me know if there are any unique points or planets within your 7th house, because that can kind of color and alter and sway this analysis a little bit. And without further ado, I'm wishing you a beautiful month of June and a little bit of July, and I will see you on the next video. You take care. Bye. For my Sagittarius risers, suns, and moons, this Venusian transit of Venus moving into Taurus is going to be taking place in your 6th house of daily routines, your schedule, your productivity, and your work and service in life. And so with Venus moving into into this sector, you're going to be finding that your productivity, your schedules, your fitness routines, your eating habits are going to be quite blessed. You know, you're going to be finding that you could be picking up a routine that you may have wanted to pick up. You could pick up a diet that you've been wanting to pick up, and it's especially easy at this time for some reason, you know, and that reason is because Venus is in Taurus in your 6th house. You're going to be also finding that to get things done during your day is also especially easy, but you may also find that you are gonna be taking a bit more of a pleasurable and indulgent approach to it. You know, whatever you're gonna be doing, you're gonna be doing like spa days, right? You're gonna be going and getting your hair done. You're gonna be also, if you are going to that workout class, it's gonna be something more pleasurable, something that you enjoy, if that makes sense. And even if it's an intense and vigorous workout, you're gonna just be enjoying it more so at this time. You're gonna be finding a way to blend productivity with pleasure, if that makes sense, okay? So yes, you're busy. Yes, you've got things going on, but you're gonna be enjoying it. Yes, you're gonna be indulging in it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be offering you and like good times and pleasing the senses for you at this time, all right? Now, with this Venusian transit, you know, Venus, although she is gracing your ability to be very productive and blessing your workspace and blessing your relationships with your coworkers, Venus likes to carry her Cupid dust with her in her back pocket. So yes, she is gonna be helping you do the mundane, practical, and, you know, busy things in life, right? But she's also gonna be offering her romantic flair as well, which means that you could be finding love while doing these things, while going to the gym, while, you know, taking care of your health, while getting your errands done. You may be finding that you are encountering a love connection, okay? Or you may be finding that through a coworker, through a crush at work, through a client that your business has, you're finding a romantic connection through that, right? So Venus is very funny that whatever she does, she's gonna offer you some grace, some ease in that area, but she's also gonna have you somehow, some way finding love along the way during this time. So let me know if this is something that you resonate with or that you are quite excited for, because this is gonna be a transit that is happening between June 6th all the way until July 4th. So this is going to be developing. It's going to be happening over time, all right? So even if you don't see it right now, these things are going to be happening, but you should be already feeling especially productive at this time, right? Productivity won't be such a slow drag, or it won't feel like a monotonous chore. It'll feel like something that lights you up. It'll feel like something that is helping you and pleasing you, if that makes sense, okay? So again, let me know if this resonates with you. Also, let me know if there are any unique planets within your 6th house, because that will really color and alter or even sway a little bit of this prediction analysis. And I'll write back to you in the comments what exactly that could mean for you, considering those unique planets in your 6th house, okay? So without further ado, I am wishing you all the best, much prosperity and abundance. You take care and be blessed. Bye. For my Capricorn risers, suns, and moons, this blessed transit of Venus moving into her home sign of Taurus is going to be happening in your 5th house of creativity, romance, children, and your creative expression, okay? And so this is going to be quite a blessed moment for you within this area of life. You may be finding that you're especially flirty at this time, you're especially romantic at this time, you're just someone that is out to have fun and exude joy at this time, and in you doing that, you could be receiving some good gains because of that, through you going out and having that drink with the friends, through you being someone that is putting out a creative project. You could be finding gains and blessings coming to you through this. You could even be finding some more romantic connections through you being very fun-loving and having fun and claiming joy in your life. This is gonna be that time where Venus is, you know, offering her romantic flair towards you, all right? She's really gonna be making you quite magnetic out there in the social scene, or out there in the romantic, you know, bubble out there, okay, in the world, okay? So this is a time for you to have fun. This is a time to put a project out there. This is a time to dive deeper into your creative hobbies, or, you know, into your creative projects at this time, and maybe putting them out there and expressing them is something that the universe really wants from you at this time. Now, this is the area of children as well, and so if you are thinking about having children, or if you do have children, Venus is also going to be offering her blessings and her gains and her ease in this area for you in life. So let's say you are looking to get pregnant, right? This could be the time where fertility is going to be something that is very, very highlighted here, okay? You could be especially fertile at this time. So if you are not trying to get pregnant, for my women out there, this is a time to really take precaution, all right? In whatever way that speaks to you, take precaution if you do not want children. But if you do want children, this is a time where this could be the time it happens for you, where you could conceive, or where you could even give birth, or where you could find that your children, if you already have them, the connections with your children are going to be quite harmonious. You're going to be finding that between June 6th all the way up until July 4th that your children are especially well mannered, or the connections between you and your kids are very good, and you're scratching your head and saying, is something going on? Is someone playing a trick on me? Because you guys are being especially, you know, well mannered and nice. Our connection is really good during this duration. And that is because Venus is in your 5th house of Taurus at this time, okay? So this is a great, great and beautiful blessed transit for anyone out there who is looking to dive deeper into their romantic world, who is looking to create, who is looking to play, who is looking to put their projects out there, and who is also looking to find some better relationships with their children or to have children, okay? So this is quite a fun time for you, all right? This is a fun, loving time for you. Let me know if you are excited for this, all right? This is gonna be something that is gonna be developing over time. Let me know if you are already feeling this stir in your spirit to get out there and play, to get out there and have fun, to get out there on the scene, to get out there and flirt. This could be that time for you. Let me know if you feel that at this time, all right? And also, while you're at it, let me know if there are any unique planets in your 5th house, all right? Because that could really, really color and alter and even kind of sway this analysis a little bit, all right? So without further ado, you get out there and play. You be all you can be, express yourself, get out there on the romantic scene, and you can be finding a new love interest, new children, new creative projects, and just an overall sense of fun and love and joy during this duration of time. Happy summer. It looks like it's gonna be a good summer for you, all right? You have a blessed day. Bye. For my Aquarius risers, suns, and moons, this blessed transit of Venus transiting into Taurus is going to be taking place in your 4th house of home and family and your inner emotional world, okay? And so this could be the time where Venus is going to be offering her blessings towards the connection with your family members, the connection with your home, the connection with your mother or your family that you've created, or the home that you have, that you are running in your life, okay? So this could be the time where you are really strengthening those bonds. You are really finding harmonious connection with the family around you. You could even be redecorating, you know, renovating the home, redecorating, adding nice pictures and furniture into your home to beautify it. That can really help you also connect to your home on a physical sense, but also it's helping you in your inner emotional world as well, all right? So this is quite that time for you to really, really connect to the home and to your inner emotional world. You may even be feeling a little bit nostalgic at this time, okay? So nostalgic, and you may even be wanting to have more social gatherings in the home. You know, you may be wanting to throw dinner parties or host or entertain within the comfort of your own home, because you are at this time looking for, you know, coziness, but at the same time, you're also looking for connection, if that makes sense. You, again, like I said, you just may be wanting to have the friends over a lot, or host or entertain or throw a party from the comfort of your own home. This could be that time for you, all right? So this, and in you doing that, this is gonna be offering you a better, more happier vibe within your inner emotional world. All right, you could just be feeling especially good, especially satisfied. That's the good word for it. You could be feeling especially satisfied with your inner emotional state at this time, okay? So let me know if you are feeling these cozy vibes, if you are feeling these very domestic vibes at this time. Some gains could be coming to you through your home life. You know, these could be, you could even be, this could even be the transit where Venus is blessing you with a home, right? You could be signing your name on the dotted line for a new home. You could be moving into a better situation home-wise, or you could be finding that just the overall domestic area of your life is quite blessed, all right? It's quite blessed, all right? Whether you're changing it, renovating it, something is happening within the people within the home that you're feeling especially good about. You could just be finding that this could be the time where you are taking some time to rest, relax, reflect, and that even in itself is offering you some good vibes. It's just good vibes all around in your inner emotional world and in your domestic life. And so I'm really happy for you during this transit, okay? Let me know if you connect with this, okay? And also let me know if there are any unique planets or points within that 4th house, because that could really alter or sway this prediction for you, okay? So without further ado, I am wishing you all the best, much prosperity and abundance, and you take care and be blessed. Bye. For my Pisces risers, suns, and moons, this blessed transit of Venus moving into her home sign of Taurus is going to be taking place in your 3rd house of communication, your expression, your relationships with your siblings and neighbors, and short distance travel, okay? And so this could be an especially blessed hour for you, where Venus is going to be offering you her magnetism and her charm through your vocal cords, okay, through your ability to communicate, through your ability to express yourself. You may find that you are especially magnetic when you open your mouth. This really gives me that energy of like, your words really hold magic and influence at this time. You know, you are going to be very well received within your word, even more so. I mean, with that Taurus in the 3rd house, that is really always the case, but now even more so, you're going to be finding that this gift, this magnetism, this creative expression is going to be coming out through your voice, and people are going to be wowed by it. People are going to be very convinced by it. People are going to be very taken by it, you know? So this is a time to communicate. This is a time to put a creative writing project out there. This is a time to sing that song. This is a time to communicate with those around you. Now, this is also outside of the realm of communication. This is also going to be lending its beauty and its grace and its harmonizing forces through your connections with your neighbors, through your connections with your siblings. You may be finding that right now, for whatever reason, you and the siblings are getting along, or you and the neighbors are especially, you know, okay with each other at this time. And that something is because Venus has moved into Taurus, into your 3rd house. Okay, so Venus is really going to be offering this. Now, Venus is although she offers her beauty and her grace, she offers her romantic side as well. So you may be finding that, you know, through you communicating with someone, that you could be forging a romantic connection at this time, or through you you know, socializing with the neighbors or even the siblings, that some romantic gains could be coming to you through a sibling. You know, maybe the sibling knows someone who knows someone, and the sibling connects you with someone. Or maybe, you know, through you out there going to the local coffee shop or to the local grocery store, you could be finding that you bump into a romantic interest at this time, okay? So Venus likes to carry her Cupid dust with her, and although she's sweetening your communication and offering magic to your words, she's also going to be giving you some opportunities for love along the way. And these love opportunities could be coming to you through your networks, through your ability to communicate, through your ability to express yourself, through your ability to connect with your neighbors or your siblings, and that is where it will be funneling through, all right? So let me know if this resonates with you, or if you are excited about these developments happening for you. This is going to be happening for you between June 6th all the way up until July 4th, all right? So this is quite a moment for you to connect, to speak, all right? You should be shouting from the mountaintops at this time. You should be putting out that project that you've been writing out, that book that you've had, that letter you've been wanting to write, you know, saying that thing you've been wanting to say forever. This is that time to do it, because you're going to find that people are especially receptive to it, okay? That it is especially magnetic and charming to other people, all right? You have a beautiful, blessed June, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.